All right, guys, this is Rome,
And this is Dodge.
and today we're gonna be doing a little discussion, I guess like mini podcast kind of thing, just talking, chatting.
Trying something new.
Yeah.
And if y'all have any questions on, any things that y'all would like for us to discuss, please leave a comment so that we can check it out and consider it.
Yes, that'll be greatly appreciated.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so this one is kind of a pickup from our last Q&A
Mm-hmm.
where I learned about your love of the because this is a funny thing because I'm told you before like I haven't really played most of the games like probably only two. So, but I have this thing. I do this with a lot of games I don't play. Like I would like search into like the lore of certain games, like and theories and things. Like I kind of like
Mm-hmm.
dark theories and hidden theories behind games.
Mm-hmm.
So, cause I'm sure you probably know one of the most famous one is with like Majora Mask and stuff.
There's lore behind it?
Well, you don't.
No.
I mean, the story about the Ben drowned.
No? What is
Oh, so
that?
wait, you're not. So you're not into like
I'm
learning
not
about the.
hardcore like that. No.
Oh, well, yeah. Well, that's not my thing. Is not really about that one, but more so I want to actually like if you know much about Majora Mask, like the creation of it, it's like usually people talk about that one as like the odd one, like because it feels like it was one of the only games that I felt like it was like a direct sequel to another game, and it has so much like mystery around it. So it's like, what was your feeling about, I guess, that game?
That is one of the few games that I didn't play. That
Oh,
was the one with the
that's
whole the you put on a mask and you turn into that thing, like a Goron or
yeah,
a whatever the Leaf Kid thing.
yeah.
No, that is the one I did not play.
Wow, and that's probably one of the most. I mean, there's more, but that's one of the ones that like kind of got me into like, oh, there's more to this.
That's crazy.
Yeah, games I just don't play, but I just like find like these stories, learning about how the details they put into the game or how they was made, and then just the theories people come up with. It's like it makes me interested in it, but I just don't be playing it.
Mm. No,
Yeah,
I didn't even know there was lore behind it.
yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
What
yeah,
do you
because
know? You wanna share?
it's not well. It's like I not much that I know. It's just I feel like it's weird because of like yeah, from my understanding, Zelda game that's like a direct sequel. I know we getting the upcoming one now that seems like it's gonna be a sequel to Breath of the Wild. But as far as the other games, I don't think there ever been a game like right after a storyline. Like usually we get a new link every other game.
Mm-hmm.
But this one is the same link from Ocarina of Time, so that's just like, oh, and then the story behind it, and then the channel Game Theory made one of their famous whether if Link was dead during that entire game because of how things work there, and yeah,
That's
but
crazy.
you said you haven't played it, so
No, no.
yeah. Well, so the story is like at the Ocarina of Time, Navi, I think, the
Mm-hmm.
fairy,
Mm-hmm.
it just leaves, and basically the whole game is like he's trying to find him, and a bunch of stuff happens. Like he gets knocked out by this dude, mask gets stolen, and he's trying to follow him, but he ends up going to go to a place. He ends up falling like a very like deep fall, and people like speculating did that fall kill him because like the place he goes to, Termina, is like a parallel universe to how. So people feeling like maybe he's like stuck in some kind of limbo where he just like in a weird point of time where he wasn't Hyrule, but the people were just like they the same. Like a lot of the NPCs look exactly the same, but they just different. That they got different names and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like people questioning like, oh, it's like is he actually dead? And like how each point of the story deals with the 5 stages of grief, and at the end, I guess he finally accepts that he's dead and move on. And he hinted at Twilight Princess. I think that's what's called. I don't know. Correct me.
That's crazy. What?
Yeah, but they hinted that when you fight that zombie statue, or not statue, but the zombie soldier dude, that was actually the Ocarina of Time link. And yeah, so yeah, it's just a whole bunch of stuff.
And you heard this on Game Theory?
Uh, well, it started on game theory, but like I just started browsing a whole bunch of other stuff, just learning. Yeah,
It's never been confirmed through Nintendo or anything
yeah,
like that.
nah, of course not. That was just that ruins the fun of it.
Still have to ask if if Nintendo was like, then
I mean,
credibility.
Nintendo put stuff here and there, like yeah, like there's the well, obviously, well, hopefully you should know about the official timeline of the games.
What? See, we need to discuss the topics beforehand. No, I play.
Wow.
I see a Zelda.
So
I
you're
put
just
it in the console.
yeah. So
I
you
play it.
just oh okay. You one of those time stop. But
You
yeah,
played like two
that's
games. You played
no,
two Zeldas, and you.
yeah. I'm proud to say I beat him one, all right.
Oh man. Oh
But
man.
yeah, that's one of the things I like to do on my whole time, I guess.
He said you're one of those.
It's a whole. Yeah.
No, I never. I
Oh,
never
nice.
looked. I didn't see. And when I get into game theories, I think the only one that I checked out was the one for BioShock because that game's story was so crazy. But
I
no,
think I only
I never
seen
looked
like
into.
one theory for that game.
Hmm.
I think I saw like one theory of the game, but I
That you
don't
only
know.
know one theory about the game.
I think I've seen one, but I don't remember it. So, I don't know.
Yeah, it was a while ago.
Yeah.
But yeah, I never even considered that there would be more into it because it always just seems so cut and dry with Zelda.
So, all right. Well, that's interesting. So, what are you put in the new link? Like, you playing as the same link, or do you know that there's a new link every time you play the game?
I guess in my mind, I figured that because it looks different, Wind Waker, Breath of the Wild, Link Before Time, they're aesthetically so different, you just assume it's like a different story. You never think that they're all like a continuation of anything.
Yeah. Yeah.
You have the cheat codes apparently.
That's interesting, but yeah, I don't know if you ever check it out. Cause the timeline is like after I think Ocarina of Time, the game split into 3 timelines, and then it's like it's just weird because now they feeling Breath of the Wild is merging all timelines, just anything. But that's a theory that's floating around right now. That they might be merging all the timelines at this point.
Cool.
I don't know.
That would be really cool because that would just open up a whole nother. That kind of just blows my mind
Bunch
to
of
know
stuff.
that. Yeah.
I'm surprised you don't look into that.
Nope. I never thought I would need to.
I mean, not yeah, cause I need to, but it's just fun to just learn these things about games. I don't know,
I
learn
see.
the hidden meaning behind stuff instead of just like putting on a game, playing it. Like understand what people be doing. Like yeah.
Hmm. If they all look the same, I think I would have looked deeper into it. But no.
I like just learning stories of the games and like the hidden meanings instead of like sometimes playing them because like the way I play my games, I don't really try to play for like learning all the stories and stuff. So I guess it's dope knowing that there's like a community of people that out there that purposely do it. So I find it fascinating. There's so much stuff hidden in the games that I usually overlook because I'm just trying to like beat it.
That tunnel vision kicks in.
Yeah.
Right. Do you want to get your
So
money's
like
worth?
the moment I start seeing notes, you want me to read the story instead of playing it.
This isn't a lesson. I want to have fun.
That's really like, what's so hard to get some voice actors, get a cutscene? Like, why do I gotta read it?
I remember you saying that you had looked into the background of Outlast.
Yeah, like knowing that there's like the whole comic story to it and all that extra stuff going on, like all this stuff going on, but you no one would not know that because they being scared to death.
I was too busy looking for the exit. Like
yeah, like, no one is not gonna know the deep dark stuff that's hiding in the background. Like people over here worrying about not getting freaking killed.
Basically, it seemed as though they put all the information in the game.
Yeah, and they put it all in. Let's do it. And then some of them like some of the like the NPCs be muttering things to themselves that do allude to like the story, but it's like, are you gonna sit there and like be close to these dudes trying to hear the story, or are you gonna run away?
I got 2 batteries left. I don't have time to sit here and listen to you.
Yeah, I don't even know if you're gonna see me or not.
Right, I don't know if you're gonna stab me, bite me. I don't know if this is relevant or you're just crazy, like, losing it.
Yeah, so I find it cool that people do that. Like they sit there and they like just slowly play the game, hear things, see things. Dope. But nah, I can't do that.
Especially not in that game. No. I didn't want to play it. I didn't want to play it to begin with, and you want me to sit and wait? No.
Yeah, which is funny because most of stuff like that come through horror games, which is like that's my love-hate relationship with horror games because I don't really necessarily like horror in a sense. Like I don't like no jump scare horror. Like I don't find it appealing. Like I like psychological horror, like that makes you like question the danger.
I used to be. I'm not exactly totally off of psychological horror games, but they've been getting too predictable lately.
Oof.
Just too multiple personality disorder, to husband going crazy killing wife, to where am I? How did I get here?
That you say that.
Why?
Kind of one of the heavy into is the Silent Hill series.
Yeah, no, say that again. That kind of cut out. Say that again.
The Silent Hill series.
Yeah, what about it?
I never played any of them before, but I'm like heavily like been searching into like the stories of the games. And yeah, like even I can see like people who like when they rank like their favorite Silent Hills, it's usually between the second or the third one. And just from me not even playing it, but I can see it like just from the story aspect of it alone. It's like that's crazy. And these games came out like so long ago. It's like the freaking details they put into these games. And as I said, one of them you mentioned the husband killing the wife thingy, because that happens in Silent Hill too.
Yeah. Spoiler alert.
You know, yeah. I mean, well, the game came out.
I know, I'm messing.
2001. Or before that, after that. But yeah, it's like you don't find that out until the end. But that's dope. Like you go through this whole entire game, like trying to find out the truth, what's going on, and like Oh.
And that was before that was such a huge trope of where so many
Yeah.
games are like that. So it totally caught people off guard. But no, this
Yeah, and that's
is.
the funny thing about it, 'cause that's another one of those things where the series, like that one game,
Mm,
is like it's like the Majora's Mask of the others, I guess, because the
mm,
others is like they talk about all these cults and rituals and stuff, and the second one just come out of nowhere with psychological stuff. Like, wait, what?
uh-huh.
Yeah, so just it's just like I don't know, it's weird. It's like it makes you like you just want to be in that room when they were creating these games. Like, oh, the first game we want to talk about this cult and all this, and the second thing they just like came out of nowhere with this story, and then they went back to cult stuff afterwards. And like, why? Like, like what the heck happened here? Like, you just dropped this fire and just walked away from it.
But isn't Silent Hill so crazy that anything can happen?
I mean,
It's not just
not
like
really.
no? Huh.
I mean, it was always supposed to be psychological. The monsters and stuff, they don't, like I said, they don't pop out on you or nothing
Mm.
because they have a game mechanic where it alerts you. They know when like a monster is near you, so you know when something's near you. But it's
Huh.
just the atmosphere, how they create the rooms and the textures and how the monsters look is what's the creepy part about it.
Yeah.
Like you know something's there when you hear something go like, oh, okay, something is here with me.
I see.
Yeah, but the second game is completely just like because the story has nothing to do with what the first game set up to be. And it's like, wait,
The
and then you don't know. Yeah, and then you don't know what's gonna happen. And then they drop the third one, and they go back to the first story with the third one. And it's like, wait, so what is this? Then it makes you question, like, what is Silent Hill? Like this theory going on. The town itself is just a secret entity, whatever. It's just a bunch of stuff. And
But you never played it. You just watched
I
gameplays
never
of it.
played. Yeah, I
Yeah.
never played this one. And that's funny because then they were trying to do the PT game,
Mm-hmm.
which was supposed to be Silent Hills, but because the situation with Kojima happened,
Mm-hmm.
they're making Death Stranded.
Oh,
But I find that heartbreaking. I never played the game. Damn, God, like I'm so invested into the story now. I'm like, I really wish another Silent Hill would come out, and it seemed like this because I know like people like after the fourth one, the series went downhill because it didn't make it. So people felt like, no, this was like the revival of the series, and then that happened. And it's like, I guess the franchise is like dead now, and it sucks because I'm like, damn, like I really want to see what it's capable of in like this current gen.
Oh my gosh. I was sad and very happy that that it did not go through. I couldn't even get through the trailer for what was it, Arlington Road? The one that they were gonna do after Silent Hills was canceled.
I've not heard of that.
There were like two other ones that they were gonna try. Maybe because I'm thinking of the one where you're like a dude in like this really cool house where there's glass windows, whatever. And then there's another one where you're in a hallway. I don't know if they're the same game or if it was all just if it was two different ones.
I never heard. So, PC Silent Hills. Yeah.
I couldn't. I don't know. That would have broken. I think it would have broken people if they tried to play the full game.
Yeah, I don't know. It's weird because that was like they already did something different just with that trailer with it being first person. Like all the Silent Hill games was never first person before, so it was just like, is the whole game gonna be like this? Then it's like, damn, like what can they do with psychological horror in first person? And like you already see like that whole game was trippy. Like all you doing is going through the same room like again and again. It just keeps changing.
Groundbreaking.
But yeah, and people are discovering new things about it. I'm not sure you saw that recently. Someone found out that the Lisa ghost actually been it actually is attached to your back the moment you get the flashlight. Yeah.
Stop it.
So
That
like
gave me chills.
yeah. So there's actually scenes where it's like when you walk in and you like see her shadow and then she's not there, but it's like people manage to like glitch the camera and like she's actually physically there the whole
Oh
time.
my gosh.
Yeah. It's weird, but it's
That's
like
not
that's
cool,
dope.
bro.
It's weird, but it's dope because it's like why that's why I like finding things like this. Like you gonna make the game first person, you gonna put such a cool feature, and then we never gonna find out unless we glitch the game.
I mean, it explains why you're able to hear her in your ears when she finally starts.
Yeah.
Oh.
Dope.
Oh my
Like
gosh.
it's not just like random sound effects. Like she literally
Oh, stop
there.
it! Stop it! Oh my god! That's creeping me out!
Okay, next topic.
Oh.
Yeah, go ahead, take a breather.
I'm getting flashbacks, bro. I wasn't even playing it. I was just watching someone
That's
playing
what
it.
I'm saying. Like, oh, this player.
There's so many like fan made versions of it.
Oh yeah, I saw that too. Someone made it into a VR version too.
Dude, I saw someone play it in VR. I was like, how?
Yeah. I was like, nah.
No.
But that's on that.
Would you play the fan made one?
Nah, I won't even play any of it.
You-
me and horror ain't the coolest of friends.
I'm almost tempted. I'm almost tempted to try it because I've seen it so many times. That would sort of be my my Everest. Would be to beat that game, the fan one, since the one on PlayStation isn't available anymore.
Yeah, unless people, I know people like might be selling like their whole PlayStation with the game in it, like for a lot.
That's crazy. Come on, that's crazy.
Yeah, I mean, it's a rare experience.
Yeah, it's not a. It's too available. Like the fan made ones are so good. They're so good. There's no point.
Yeah, but you wouldn't find those secrets in the original one.
That's true. That's true. Okay, touche, Rome. Good point.
Yeah, good stuff though. And just the lore about that one too was just dope. Talking about the purgatory or whatever it is. Then it's like I was gonna play the whole game, so people were feeling like it might be like another Silent Hill, which would have made it even more for me. Cause I'm like, bro, I already love Silent Hill too now. Y'all would make another one that's like it, and this era.
They need to hurry up.
Dude, I don't even. That's what I'm saying. The person, like, I don't know. The franchise is just gonna be dead forever.
I hope not.
Someone brave enough to pick it up.
I hope
Konami over the bugging.
There's so many talented game creators out there.
Yeah, but
Even when they did the Arlington
holding rights to names, people can't use the Silent Hill name.
The Arlington Road one, if that's even the name, that one was tense. That one was tense like Silent Hills.
I really never heard of it.
What?
I said I really never heard of it.
Are you How? Watch it now. I actually haven't even I haven't even watched the full trailer for it because it was just so bad for me.
It's a game?
It was a game. It was after Silent Hills was canceled, they were gonna do that one instead. And it was sort of like the same premise where it was like really tense. You're going back and forth. You're finding like small things to give you hints as to what happened, and then like the place gets scarier and scarier over time. You've never. All right.
I can't even find it. That's what I'm
What?
I got a movie, but definitely not what you're talking about. Like,
What do you mean a movie?
Arlington Road movie that came out in what, 99? Yeah, that's all I like, the game or movie.
Okay, jeez. Tim Robbins.
Yeah.
Okay, no, not the movie.
Wait,
Yeah, that's not.
Tim Robbins. Oh, no. I don't even know who that
Was
is.
that Jeff Bridges? Okay, what was the game? No, not Death Stranding.
Yeah, I mean, it sucks when games like that just, franchises like that just die off. Especially when I find out about it like too late. Like,
There's so much. There was just so much promise to it. It broke everything. People are like, "Wait, is this a movie? No, this is the game, bro." It's
and it's not even that, like, because you just playing it, you don't find out what it was supposed to be until it's over. And that's just made it even.
Yeah.
And then it's like, and then if you are into the Silent Hills, oh my god.
You know, I don't think I've ever seen gameplay of Silent Hill all the way through. A lot of people I've watched started it but never finished it. But I do know about the whole dude killing wife thing.
Yeah, that's some good stuff.
Yeah, is it?
I mean, it made a good game, but I mean, that's good.
Well, yeah, he's like, I'm not the wife. I don't care.
Well, you want to talk about that because that's one thing that I'm scratching my head about. There's theories about that because he was led to believe that she died like 3 years ago, but in actuality, it was like a couple of days ago. But how do you quickly remove that from your mind that fast? Is what I'm confused about. Like, like he made a whole story about it too, and like in a few days. Like, how do you quickly remove that from your mind? And then you get a letter, which most likely came from, well, no, the entity of the town itself. And it's just like, it's just so much in play. Like, did the town make him forget? What?
So many unanswered questions.
Yeah. Like I said, I can understand that, but then it's the town sending him, "Oh, I'm alive. Come over here and find me." It's just, it's like, it's too like coincidental that he would put that out his mind that fast and then get a letter to put it back into his mind. But when he eventually finds out again,
it's because it wasn't like he was denying it so that he would, stay innocent in it. Yeah. It was that he completely had amnesia about it.
Yeah. Like she died from sickness 3 years ago. Like, he had the whole story planned out, and then it's like, oh, this happened. Not that long ago, apparently. Less than a week ago.
That 6 days were numbered. They were numbered.
Yeah, this man completely just forgot about the whole week.
She was riding shotgun and he already had her dead. Like,
that's what I was saying. Like, with you, like that's what I was saying. Like, you put the body in the car,
right?
Well, possibly the trunk. Like, the moment you close the trunk, you just like completely forgot. Made this while he's driving to Silent Hill, start off this whole story about her being dead 3 years ago, and then like, I don't know timeline wise, but like, to say he was in town for like 20 minutes or whatever. If how did I forget?
He would have passed that lie detector test easy. He had everybody fooled.
Yeah, he was like, the little guy, what? No, she dead. She like, we talking about, just saw her the other day.
Messed up.
Yeah,
No excuse.
yeah, yeah, bunch of weirdness. But another one is that most people like things you overlook in games. Like if you actually go into your inventory and look at the letter again, I think it's blank. It was like never real, so it's like it's weird.
The
That's why
letter
it's
that
like,
she wrote him,
yeah, that
supposedly.
she's yeah that she's still alive and Silent Hill.
Oh, oh, right, because
Yeah,
that's why he went out there.
yeah.
Ah.
But if you look at it in the inventory, blank. So it's like yeah, it's just a bunch of weird stuff, and that's what's great about like the psychological stuff. Like it's so much mind stuff just going into
Cool.
it.
I
It's
didn't
like
even realize that.
yeah, it's dope. I like when they do stuff like that. There's another one. I don't know if you played The Last of Us.
No, I'm trying not to even look at gameplays of it because I want to play it myself.
Oh, then we'll be moving on.
Yes, please, Mr. Spoiler
Just,
alert.
just now, I played that game.
And you liked it?
I literally bought a whole PlayStation.
Wait, say that
Play
again.
it. So I literally bought a PlayStation 3 just to play that game.
Whoa.
Yeah, being in like 6 sounds and like I think almost all the difficulties.
Shut up. What?
Yeah, I was like into that game a lot.
So I guess you like it.
Yeah, that's safe to say.
A little bit. It's alright.
That was the same thing that happened to me. I said the same thing with The Evil Within. I got the first one. I didn't know much about it. It was just like, I don't know. Somehow it just came on my radar. I just got it. And it was like around Halloween time. I think I streamed it too. That's how I put the videos up. And yeah, I like fell in love with the game. I beat the game on like every difficulty. Got the DLCs. And then when the second one came out, I was even happy. But yeah,
You're
it's just
hardcore.
weird. I mean, yeah, if it happens, it happens. But I do like games that can make me come back. Like I don't like being in the game one time and then it's like,
I'm trying to think if I've other than Breath of the Wild, I don't maybe A Link to the Past. Yeah.
Link to the Past. That's the one. That's the one I beat.
Yes.
Why that?
Most likely.
Why that one?
Why that one?
Yeah.
Because I think I played it on the Game Boy when it came out.
Same.
And then I played it on the GameCube? I can't remember what I played. So it was a really big gap in between. Classic.
Yeah.
Are those the only games that you've played more than once?
Oh no. That was one of those things I was big on, like during my, I want to say, the Xbox PS2 era, and probably mid Xbox 360 era. One of my favorite games, I don't want to say my franchise, but because I have a love-hate relationship with this franchise, kinda, it's the Sonic franchise. I personally dislike the 2D Sonic format. And a lot of the hardcore people was like, that's the real. I personally think the game makes no sense in 2D because it's like you're going too fast to see what's going on. You're just gonna like freaking die eventually. With Mario, it makes sense. You can see everything before you hit it. You just having a good time over there
because I will explain. Because I never bought any of the other Sonic games, the 2D ones.
Yeah.
But I saw gameplays of Game Grumps playing the Sonic games, and it is so funny how they rag on it.
Jeez, Just another Saturday for Sonic. Whoa, chill the out. Christ.
God damn.
I can't take it.
Oh no.
No, this game's great. No, the Sonic levels are at least good, right, guys? The Sonic levels are at least good.
Another day's work done. Hey, next time on Game Grumps.
Jesus.
Oh, God, man. Christ.
Stop
Jesus.
it.
Oh, my God.
Just chill the out, Sonic. Good God.
Oh, hey, it's Chaos Emerald. Just close. Whoa. Whoa. Oh, my God.
Yeah, it's,
These games.
It's a
How many of
nightmare.
these were there?
Oh, tons. I don't know what just happened, but it did.
Don't mind if everything goes blue and you die. I mean, whatever, right?
It's just a video game.
Yeah, we could only work so hard on this.
Let me try. I did.
What the?
Happened again.
Where are you falling?
I'm not falling. I'm just running into the wall, and then suddenly I.
Can you slow it down there and see if there's anything that actually you're running into?
It's just like when you hit the wall. What the? Jesus Christ, man! This is unacceptable. How do people defend this game?
This is a retroactive outrage.
Oh my God!
No.
What the
It's pulling
hell?
you towards it.
Whoops.
Oh,
no.
God.
Okay. Well, there we go. Oh, Jesus. I'm up here now. How did I? Whoa!
Oh, next time on Game
Yeah,
Grumps.
but I mean,
This
yeah,
is
the
gonna be
3D Sonic is the ones that get joked on the most, but that was I fell in love with the most because it made sense for me.
But- I'm sorry, which ones?
the 3D Sonic, or they call it the modern Sonic.
Oh, I see. So you like the
3D aspect, yes.
you like the 3D ones, but you didn't
Yeah.
like the ones where you're just going in a straight line, like scrolling.
Yeah, and so I got Sonic Mania for the Switch, and it was just a freaking struggle to beat that game. Like controlling,
Because of glitches or because
just
of
controlling myself, and it just don't feel right playing it 2D. It just don't.
what do you mean?
I don't know. I just don't like Sonic in 2D.
Okay.
I just don't. But yeah. So, yeah. But Sonic Heroes is my favorite Sonic game of them all, and I've played that game. I don't think I have enough hands and fingers to count that.
Really?
Yes.
I'll need to be reminded on what Silent Heroes looks like.
You need to be reminded.
I would.
It's the only one that actually has a team feature where you play with like 3 characters at the same time.
Oh.
Yeah,
I
it's dope.
think I'm thinking of Sonic Boom.
Oh no, you're going too far.
That's too far ahead?
Yeah, this was like the original Xbox era.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
That was your favorite one.
that's my favorite one. Then it's
Mhm.
Sonic Adventure 1, then Sonic Adventure 2. And despite the hate, I don't know if you know much about the Sonic 06 tragedy.
No, trash. Oh my gosh. Should I be sitting down?
You can literally just search up like glitches or whatever. Like I'm sure you can a compilation of just how terribly optimized that game is.
Wait,
That's how not old I
Hold on,
am.
I'm pressing down.
Are you pressing? Oh, is it one of these?
I'm pressing down and up.
The camera really changed to like an epic wide shot, and it's just like, oh yeah, he's still out there, walking vertically. Oh boy. I love that. Look at him, just like he's just like, yeah, well, I'm gonna get there eventually, so I might as well pace myself. Oh my god.
Slow down, no.
This game.
I went on the other
Did you go
side.
on the other side?
I went on the other side.
Another one is San Andreas, Grand Theft Auto. I've beaten that game so many times.
So this isn't.
Because
It's normal for you to beat games multiple times.
it was normal for me.
Mhm.
Not really.
I kind of
Well, recently I haven't even really been like story mode games like that. Most of my games been multiplayer competitive, which sucks because I do like story driven games too.
I kind of find games to be like books. Like once I experience it, there's no reason to go back and read it again. It's rare for me to play a game more than once.
Yeah, but when they freaking like when they give you reasons to go back,
Mhm.
that's why. Like for Sonic, it's a thing where beating it. Well, with Sonic Heroes, beating it multiple times is a required thing because there's 4 teams in the game, so you gotta beat the game 4 times. In actuality,
Is that the one where
so
you're a cat? Like this really big, goofy.
he is part of one of the teams,
Oh,
the
okay.
big purple cat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I see that one.
So there's 4 teams, so you gotta beat the game 4 times. Like they all go through like the levels, like all the same levels, but they each have like different scenarios. Like Sonic is like normal mode, Dark is just hard. The Team Rose with the cat and the Amy is like extremely easy. Like the levels is like cut in half from like Sonic and Shadow stuff. The last team is like objective based, so it's not so much just run to the end. It's like actually doing something in the game. And then Sonic is also known for collecting all the 7 Chaos Emeralds, and then you unlock the true ending of the game. So you technically gotta beat it a 5th time, and that's if you got the Chaos Emeralds during your first run. If not, that means you're going to back again and get all 7. So that's already replaying the game again. So yeah, like they give you reasons to play back, but I don't. I guess San Andreas and another game is The Warriors. I think I mentioned this before.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's another game that I played religiously a lot. But there's not much like reason to go back. It's just like I told you, that game is like if they would have did that one thing, it would have been the perfect game for me.
The
It's amazing.
Sims. I think I played Sims a lot, but I never really beat The Sims. I mean, like PlayStation, not even PS1, just PlayStation.
I haven't played. I only started Sims on the 3rd one. I only played Sims 3 and 4.
And you beat those?
No.
Dude,
I give up.
trying to find
I give up,
freaking
like,
friends. It was so freaking hard.
just give up halfway.
Maintaining friendships is hard in real life and in video games. It's even harder in video games. You'd figure it'd be easier in video games. No. Harder. At least you can text people, but in the video game you have to throw parties and stay awake.
Yeah. Make sure your needs is good.
Make sure gotta keep everyone happy, entertained. Gotta make sure they don't. It's sort of like you kind of felt like you were holding people hostage while you like forced them to talk to you and build up the friendship score.
Yeah.
It's not real life, is it?
Nah.
Not my life. Never. No, I don't think I ever beat one. I think that was the one where you could get in the scooter and go to different places.
Oh my.
Yeah, I'm dating myself again.
Alright. Well, this is interesting and fun.
I learned a lot today.
Yes, I did too. I was shocked. As I mentioned this too before. Like it depends on a yes and no. Wow,
Yeah.
this conversation we're going to go.
But it still ended
it's
up
still,
being cool.
yeah, that's good.
I try to be good at conversations.
Well, if you guys enjoy this, maybe we can do this again sometime with more prepare topics. And then, like I said, you guys got any topics you guys want us to talk about? Questions? Feel free to comment them.
Yeah, that was cool. I hope to see some recommendations because it's not easy coming up with topics.
Yeah.
I kind of want to know what other people want to hear so that,
Yeah, like
maybe this is background noise or something they listen to fall asleep, but still, I'd like to know what they want to hear.
yeah. Alright guys, this has been Rome.
And this is Dodge.
See you guys next time.
Bye.
Later.